To the last part of Chapter 4 and the last part of my ACE International History series. Let's get right into it. So 4.4a, Japan's international status in 1919 and its reactions to the Paris Peace Settlement. After World War I, Japan became a strong and modern country with a powerful navy and growing peace. Japan followed a pro-Western policy to protect its interests and avoid conflict with major powers. At the Paris Peace Conference, Japan was recognized as a great power and gained territory. Japan wanted to be treated equally with Western nations but felt it was not respected. Japan proposed a racial equality clause to prevent discrimination against their people. However, Western countries rejected because they feared immigration and losing power. Japan therefore was angry and felt disrespected. Due to this, Japanese became very anti-Western and critical of international cooperation. The government, however, kept working with the West despite citizens' opinions. Japan agreed to limit its navy at Washington Naval Conference, and many Japanese believed their government was weak for compromising. Now let's talk about 4.3b, the political and economic factors in failure of democracy. First, the political factors. Democracy was new in Japan and not fully trusted by the people. Too many political parties made decision-making slow and ineffective. Governments were unstable and could not solve major issues. People lost hope in politicians due to corruption. The U.S. banning Japanese immigration increased anger in Japan, and many supported military expansion in China. Secret groups used violence and assassinations against politicians, including the Prime Minister, which showed weakness and allowed the military to gain more power inside. Now let's talk about the economic factors. Japan's economy weakened after World War I as exports and prices fell. Many businesses failed and unemployment rose. Farmers suffered as crop prices dropped. The Great Depression caused severe poverty and hardships. Many people blamed the government for trade drops and other economic problems. Lastly, let's talk about the last section of this topic, which is Manchuria. Japan had strong economic and military interests in Manchuria, and in 1931 the army invaded Manchuria without government approval. However, the emperor did not stop them due to the fear of losing support. The invasion was easy because China was weak and other nations were distracted. Many people supported the invasion, the one that ruined government's control of the military. Because of this, the military took control and ended democracy. 4.4c, Implications of military rule for Japanese expansionism. Outbreak of Second Sino-Japanese War. So tensions stayed high due to Japan's increased control in China. A clash at Moreo Polo Bridge led to a full war in 1937. Japan won early battles but faced strong resilience from China. China's made it hard for Japan to fully control it. Western countries did little to help. Now let's talk about the dilemma facing Japan. Leaders disagreed on expanding or preparing for war with USSR. Germany attacked the USSR and removed the threat. Japan then focused on expansion under military control. Okay, lastly, 4.4d, reasons for Japan's involvement in World War II. Japan expanded, which conflicted the USA. The USA first avoided action but grew concerned. USA cut off all supply to Japan, and Japan secretly prepared for war while negotiating. Japan launched a surprise attack to weaken the U.S. fleet. The U.S. was unprepared and suffered heavy damage. Japan thought war with the U.S. was unavoidable, and it wanted to expand without interference. It happened that the attack would force the attack would force peace. The US expected the attack elsewhere. It brought the USA to enter World War II, and Germany then declared war on the US. Japan didn't win due to failing factors. Okay, guys, so I forgot to change this, but this is the end. I hope you have healthy and good studying, and I wish you the best of luck on your exam. Goodbye.